Well, we started Honey because when you think about it, insurance really should protect people. It shouldn't just be something you use when something goes wrong. And if you think about what the future of the industry should be, companies should really be investing in their customers, helping them to avoid claims from ever happening. And so Honey, we see a world where people ideally never actually hit the claim button. Just like this house that's upside down, if you think about how insurance should be, it's exactly backwards to how the world currently works in insurance. Right now, if something bad happens, that could be in or out of your control. It could be a flood or a fire, or it could be something in your home that's avoidable. If something bad happens, your policy is almost certainly going to go up. And so we see a world where companies like Honey are investing in customers, and the price is actually going down over time because the cost of technology today is such that you can actually save risk, save claims, save costs more than the cost of that technology. Underinsurance is a huge issue. If you think about how much Australians claim every single year in home insurance, last 12 months it was about $4.9 billion. So it's a huge number. It touches tens of thousands of people on a regular basis. And it's really important we get in front of that. And if you think about the fact that 50% of claims are actually avoidable, and so if we can help to bring that $4.9 billion down by a couple $1 billion, not only do we save an enormous amount of money for people, at least $1,000 on average just across the country, but probably more than that out of pocket, we see the work we're doing by investing into customers to keep them safer as being not only good for their wallets, but also really good for their lives. The sensors that you see today, it's about $250 of smart home sensors. That's really just the beginning for us at Honey. We want to continue to invest into customers. Every time there's an opportunity to give customers technology or services that reduces risk in their lives, we want to be able to do that. So as you can imagine, as an insurance company, we live and breathe math and risk. And so we took a look at how much safer people would be if they use these little smart sensors from Honey, and the number was 8%. So we think that if people have installed these sensors, there'll be an 8% less likelihood of you hitting the claims button. And so we quite literally pass those savings onto all Honey customers if they choose to install the sensors. We just wanted to raise awareness of where in your house you can reduce risk. And then of course, most importantly, we wanted to give people a smile and do things a little differently. We want to show that we're quite literally turning in the industry on its head for home insurance. No one's ever invested into their customers hundreds of dollars. No one's ever said, you know what, the objective of us as an insurance company should be to charge you less money as a customer. And so the whole thing is inverted, and that's quite literally what we're trying to show with this house. So the Honey House is going to be right here at Circular Quay for the next week, and then touring around the country, hopefully bringing smiles to families and kids, Melbourne, Brisbane, and all around. And tickets are available online. It's free. And we really just want to kind of spread some happiness in a time that's been tough for a lot of people.
So a really helpful way to try and reduce the risk of claiming and that increasing cost of your premiums is by reducing the risk of actually claiming in the first place. There are so many different factors to consider when it comes to picking the right home insurance for you, such as location. What's your building made of and when was it built? Of course, there's our budget, and if you have any extra safety gadgets in place that can help reduce your risk. So a great way to try and keep your premiums down is essentially by reducing your claims. The more you claim, the more your premium will rise. So a fantastic way to keep your claims is to incorporate more tech-savvy gadgets within your home that keep you informed and aware of any potential dangers that may exist. Many Australians actually are underinsured when it comes to their home and contents insurance. A great way of making sure that you have not only the right type of cover, but also the right level of cover is to call your insurance provider. Have a chat with them on the phone, talk about any potential renovations you've done or particular items that are within the home that are particularly valuable or expensive, and see what additions you need to make to your policy. A great way to reduce the risk of claims is to make sure your building is always safe and secure. And of course, investing time in the overall maintenance of your property. And then there are some great tech-savvy devices, such as the Honey sensors that you can install around the home that always keep you informed and aware of the overall safety and well-being of your home. Honey is a real disruptor in the home insurance space. They're taking a really proactive approach to help reduce the risk of claims. And when we all do this collaboratively, we're all going to benefit from discounted premiums, putting more money back in our pocket. It's always incredibly exciting when there's a disruptor. Someone comes along and keeps everyone on their toes. And it means that Australians are going to be getting not only a better deal, a better bang for their buck, but it also means they're potentially going to be getting a better, more quality, comprehensive home insurance policy. So we're all winning.
My husband and I are into tech. Once we joined Honey Insurance, we received the sensors, and for us, it was really all about having a smart home. The attraction was the price is really competitive, the technology is fantastic, and it just gave us a peace of mind when we're not at home. Well, we put a sensor just under the dishwasher. I went out to do some grocery shopping. I got an alert on my phone, and I quickly went home and saw that there was a bit of a leak, and I was able to avoid a claim. My advice is to look around, do your homework, because some of the smaller companies just may have that better deal for you.